Hey there, everybody.
Hello.
We are here to give you a little update, but actually, our travel update today, we're chatting over dinner, early dinner,
Early dinner.
because we,
Short feeding window.
yeah, intermittent fasting. We were
Hello.
chatting over dinner, had some amazing fajitas that this dude made.
Thank you. Thank you.
Kind of excited about that.
Fajita.
Fajita.
It's not a fajita.
I had a fajita. You had a fajita. And what we were talking about is really, we call our YouTube channel Go Where It Feels Good.
Go where it feels good.
Okay. And so, we were talking about like, where did that all start? We had
Where did that start?
a little bit of an obsession around making lifestyle choices around what makes us feel good. And we talked about the fact that it really started when we started consciously switching our food choices to foods that make us feel good.
Right?
And then also read an amazing book that really was a light bulb moment in our relationship
Yes.
as well.
Yes.
And that was really, we were really reminded about that today because this weekend we went to a photo shoot. Sweet character, really lovely woman. And she was taking photos of us, and she said, "You guys really like each other." We're like,
After 20 plus years. Yes, we do.
And she said, "How do you do that?" And Jeff said,
Well, we just decided to stop criticizing each other. Thank you to Gay Hendricks in the book The Big Leap. That's what he talked about with his wife. They didn't like how it felt to criticize or be criticized, so they made an agreement to stop doing it. And depending on how embedded that habit is in yourself or your relationship, it could take a while, or it can be. I think for us, it was fairly quick.
I think it was fairly quick because I don't like what it feels like to be criticized. And I don't like myself when I'm criticizing other people, especially you, the person that I love.
Thank you.
So it was actually a pretty graceful transition of catching the self-talk. Hey there, Deb. Hey, Kat. Great to see you. Thanks for hopping on.
Yeah, and the positive is that you have at least one person in the world who's always reflecting an encouraging, happy, positive vibe back to you. If you're not doing that for yourself, you should be doing that for yourself if you can. But you have one other person you can count on. Maybe pet lovers know that, but human lovers, it's not always that way.
And I think that a good foundation that made it that much easier was actually changing our food choices first.
Yes.
We did
of
that
course.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
And we did it accidentally. Jeff came home one day and was a little bit ticked off that he had gotten a cholesterol reading and that the physician's assistant then said, "You have to go on a statin." He walked out saying, "I'm not going on a statin." And I went into research mode and really discovered a lot of the myths around carbs and fats. We transitioned
Yeah.
our lifestyle to a low carb, high fat lifestyle
Yes.
and totally transformed brain function.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
amazingly so.
Yeah. Right. Yes. Yeah, because the sugars and the bad fats and the sugars and the deep frieds and the carbs, I think you don't feel good.
You don't feel good. I know
don't
that
feel good.
you would come in sometimes in what we call hangry mode,
Angry.
right?
Yes.
Because I mean, you were
Yes.
we were both on that carbohydrate train, but I think you kind of grew up with a lot more sugar intake.
Well,
than
it's
I
evolved
did.
to the point where we don't even ask, what do you want to eat? Or what we ask, are you hungry?
Are you hungry? Because if we're not hungry, you just
yeah.
don't eat.
You know, that's
Genius.
different.
It's like,
Yeah.
you grow up and it's like, it's breakfast time, it's lunch time, it's
Right.
dinner time. Well, what if you don't feel hungry?
I mean, if you're acting hangry, somebody doesn't have to ask you if you're hungry because you're
Hangry. Yep. Yep.
So they're like, what do you need? What do you need right now?
Yeah.
But what do we? Yeah.
But
so,
that really like feeling good with food,
Right.
noticing, oh, I'm eating this and I'm feeling like crud, or
Right.
I'm eating this and I'm suddenly not being kind in my relationship,
Yeah.
or I'm eating this and I'm just like, so that started. Then the relationship started to really transform when we listened to actually The Big Leap. We didn't read
Yes.
it. We
Yeah.
listened to
yeah,
it.
multiple times.
We feel good in our relationship when we walk together and talk together, and then we really started to realize like there's lots of things about the world that we really like. Feel like I like 76 to 86 degree weather.
Yes. Oh, yeah. It's lovely. That's what's happening today. Well, we went to the pool this afternoon for a swim.
Yep, midday movement.
Yeah.
Yep.
It felt great. It felt to get some natural vitamin D, hormone manufacturing.
Yeah, why do they call it vitamin D?
Vitamin D.
We'll have to
Hormone D.
Google that. It's not a vitamin, folks.
Watch your vitamin D levels. Keep
Yeah.
them up there.
50% of humans on the planet are vitamin D deficient. And
Vitamin D efficient.
vitamin D deficient. And if you're looking for a really good immune booster, vitamin D, you make it in
Yeah.
your own body. Just stick yourself in the sun for 10 minutes at a time. Ideally when it's blue skies and 76 degrees outside, but if not, do it anyways.
Well, we get the vitamin D with the. We take a very good fish oil every day. Omega plus, omega 3, omega 6 fish oil.
No 6, 3
Maybe.
and 7.
3 and 7. See, she knows.
I know.
And the vitamin D. But no, at the second meal of the day, the late meal, I asked, is there a different? It's interesting. I think it's interesting to talk about what we want from the world versus how we want to feel.
Yeah, very big difference.
Because you can end up in places and having things that you think you wanted, but I think we're doing more contemplating on how we want to feel. So that's where the go where it feels good idea came from, because we don't want to feel cold.
Don't want to feel cold.
We know that.
Nope. And
Dark and cold.
And when you're thinking about like what you want to manifest in this world, like where you want to live, what you want to do,
Right.
the clearer you are around what you want to feel like,
Yeah.
the easier it is to then manifest that in your world. And it's actually easier to change how you feel
Yes.
than it is to change your surroundings all in one
Right,
fell swoop
right.
as well.
It's sort of a shortcut because you can start. That's something you can start working on immediately. Because if you identify, I want this thing, I want to be in this place, because of how I want to feel when I get there or achieve it or whatever. Then you've identified the feeling that you're actually seeking, and maybe there's a way to start tapping into that feeling ahead of time. The people who are into manifesting say that's one of the keys to manifesting. The
Yeah.
goal is to tap into the feeling of it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Hey,
I don't know if
Jen.
that's true for anybody out there, if anybody experiences that or focuses on that, but if ultimately you're just looking to achieve a feeling, it seems like it would make sense to just go for that feeling.
And it's so easy to argue for our limitations. Holy crapinoli. We were just, thank you to Chelsea Fournier
Hey,
and
Chelsea.
Haley Fisher, actually.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Arigato
They
so
they
much.
kind of like circulated one of the Abraham Hicks videos.
Abraham Hicks, yes.
Oh, classic,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
Abraham Hicks. And it was a really good depiction of somebody really deeply arguing for their limitations.
You could feel the difference.
You could feel the
You could
difference.
You could feel it.
Yep. So hey there, Alana, great to see you. So the concept of go where it feels good.
Yeah.
We're figuring out what makes us feel good.
Well, on our walk yesterday, you asked me, what do you want? After
Yeah.
listening to Abraham Hicks, and I'm like, I want to go back to what we just heard. How do I want to feel day to day?
Yeah. And so that's what we're going to be exploring right now. I want to feel like it's warm and it's beautiful outside. I want to feel like I can move outside and have a good time and enjoy good food and people that I love. So, but we'll be exploring where in the world we're going to go and what we want to feel as the borders start reopening. So thanks for hopping on, guys. Great to see you.
Thank you so much.
We'll talk to you soon.
Have a great
Arigato so
day.
much.
Bye-bye.